God, strong.
Okay. I could have did the poll.
Yeah. See, this is cooperative federalism. We don't do that. We try to one up each other. Do you want me to say something? Am I hosting?
Yes.
I feel odd to host here.
We're happy.
Premier, it's a pleasure to see you again, and to see you on a day, an important day that I think is illustrative of the relationship that we've built between Nova Scotia and the federal government, and it's a relationship that Nova Scotians and Canadians expect, which is one of cooperation. Today, we're officially a cooperation agreement between Nova Scotia and the federal government is coming into effect, just announced. And what does that mean? It means that we rely on each other, that we don't duplicate processes when the province is working through on major projects, other aspects. We take that work as the federal government. If we need to build on it, we do. If we don't, we move forward. And this is hugely important because it's an incredible time for the province. I'm sure we'll talk more on the energy side, whether it's wind west, offshore gas, interties in with the linkage, on housing, building out there. What our defense investments mean, we work closely together in terms of making sure they maximize the impact. Alors, c'est un grand jour pour les relations entre Nouvelle-Écosse et le gouvernement fédéral. Nous avons un accord de coopération, ce sera officiel maintenant. Et c'est une question d'efficacité, de volonté et d'ambition. Parce que le Premier ministre de Nouvelle-Écosse a des grands plans pour cette province, y compris l'énergie propre, l'énergie conventionnelle, le logement abordable et la santé, tout cela. Et on va travailler dans une étroite collaboration afin de bâtir une Nouvelle-Écosse forte et un Canada fort.
Awesome. Thank you. Welcome. We're so pleased to have you here, for sure. And we're really excited about the investments in defense. You see yourself as Canada's capital of defense. We're proud to defend here. There's a long commitment to service in this province, so the investments, yesterday, the work that our teams are doing on that, I'm really pleased with that. Really excited about the energy opportunities for our country. I share your ambition for Canada to be an energy superpower. I think Nova Scotia can contribute in many ways, certainly with Wind West. Big progress on Wind West this week, just with Hydro-Quebec's interest. The MOU we have with Massachusetts, I think, is indicative of what's possible down the road for other jurisdictions too, but of course across the country, huge need. And I think Wind West can meet that. And I've just come back from Houston, Sarah. Great meetings with Minister Hudson and Premier Smith and others, but also speaking to industry folks about the opportunities in our offshore oil and gas, but also onshore gas, significant potential there as well. So excited about what's happening there, and really pleased with the cooperation agreement and the work of our teams on that. That is how we will move the economy of our country and certainly of Nova Scotia forward. So thank you.
Excellent.
Love having you here.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.